Baby, hit that back and burn, then pour for a perk. We got his and hers, Thule in that Birkin. Close the window curtains, right up in your skirt. Take off, hit the curve, Thule in that Birkin. When I pop out, do some blicky. We roll up, the other bitches, they be shifty. I pay for my shit, take some time. I don't hug you when I ain't make that mind. Shawty, I break that spine. Roll that dice, no cover, sex on ice. Ain't no lock and key, just beep, beep, beep up in my G. Baby, take out that baby seat. Text free, I bought some one. Shawty, have fun with fun. Tongue out on camera, stretching out that Saint Laurent. She brought two friends, twins. Got some big old killer, fucked up all day. Baby, hit that back and burn, then pour for a perk. We got his and hers, Thule in that Birkin. Close the window curtains, right up in your skirt. Take off, hit the curve, Thule in that Birkin. When I pop out, do some blicky. We roll up, the other bitches, they be shifty. I pay for my shit, take some time. I don't hug you when I ain't make that mind. Shawty, I break that spine.
Thule in that Birkin. You with me, I got you, that's for certain. We split a G6, it feel like surfing. Talking to that big guy, trying to wash out my sins. She massaging me, cater to a G. I don't gotta turn up her body, she already got a physique. Left from Croatia and landed in Greece. I took her heart up her sleeve. But how you keep it 100, and that's really all that I need. Big dog and she my turf. I just hope you know your worth. Baby, hit that back and burn.
Baby, hit that back and burn, then pour for a perk. We got his and hers, Thule in that Birkin. Close the window curtains, right up in your skirt. Take off, hit the curve, Thule in that Birkin. When I pop out, do some blicky. We roll up, the other bitches, they be shifty. I pay for my shit, take some time. I don't hug you when I ain't make that mind. Shawty, I break that spine.
I know how I get. I'ma break your spine. Next spine, I'm gonna break your ribs. You know how I live, so just cool out, baby. I was born up in the 90s, I came from the 80s. I was sweating, she on fire, we hot like it's Haiti. And you know I stay with bands on me like my name Katie. So much smoke coming out my blunt, it look like I was vaping. I can't share none of my drugs, know that I'm gon' face it. Any problem that I have, you know I'm gon' face it. Pop a perky, baby, then I barely taste it.
Then pour for a perk. We got his and hers, Thule in that Birkin. Close the window curtains, right up in your skirt. Take off, hit the curve, Thule in that Birkin. When I pop out, do some blicky. We roll up, the other bitches, they be shifty. I pay for my shit, take some time. I don't hug you when I ain't make that mind. Shawty, I break that spine.
Hey, slip, slide, tryna provide for me. For me. For me. Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some head and some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way, you know I do. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. You told me the truth. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. There's too many roads.
And I'm still hard body, I don't feel nobody. And I'm wheels, I'm riding on my friendships. Solid, I get big deposits on my whips, exotic.
Revving the engine, well, city dependent. I gotta finish it, I want opinions, she wanted things, she want a ring or some sort of arrangement, something that's dangerous. I wanna change it, I wanna claim it, I want it painted, She quick to say no cause she know she a diamond, she getting quiet, she on the diet, she want a massage, I'm tryna get intimate, bank account never diminishing, niggas are changing their images, niggas act hard but they innocent, hop in the tank and move militant, yeah. Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I I need some head and some more support from you right away.
Yo.
Since I've been making donations to you like United.
For a long intro chat. I was doing stuff. So what up? What up, yo? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, stream. I'm just go over ahead and switch my cam. What up, stream? Okay. Cool. What up? Good morning, guys. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? I feel tired today, but I had a lot of sleep today. Like decent amount of sleep. Yo, DJ, yeah, real quick, before I break down these pairs here, I didn't do an Asian session analysis last night. But obviously, if you guys have been following the Asian session analysis, you guys would, you know, do what we would normally do. Okay, real quick, do you have news today? Hold on, let me go on my Instagram. Boom. Okay. You have news today. Yeah, CPI CAD news. After you had USD Empire State Manufacturing Index. Never seen that before. Never seen that before, but they're expecting bad numbers. Interesting. Orange folder, not red folder, so nothing too crazy. So let me real quick break down these two pairs real quick. So starting off with GJ looks very nice. GJ for the weekly broke the daily lows, or doji lows. It's about to break these lows here, and I really want us to break these lows here because now that if we were to come down and break these lows now, then you have a high chance that price may continue down towards the 150 mark, 149,500 over for the week, right? Because look, this is a doji candle, so us breaking these lows isn't really us breaking anything, but us breaking these lows is because like off of doji candle, we usually block this candle out, go off of this candle. So that's what I'm saying. Like this candle, if it breaks the lows, then it will be a weekly starter play going the other way. So with that being said, the daily is bearish. Obviously, if you look at the daily time frame, we look where we closed on the daily time frame. You had a resistance up here, or you had a resistance up here, right? And then you had a support like right around here. You closed below the range, obviously. Therefore, price should now continue down towards next support. Minimum support you have for the day is 150,800. So I'm expecting price to come down towards that target level today. I'm looking for sells, obviously. And if I'm looking for sells, I probably want to see if, let's see, what do you got over here? Probably want to get sells below here. Below 151,016. So 016 below there. If you get closure below here, then you have a high chance for price to drop down towards the next support. And how big is this range? Let me check. 18-foot range going down towards this support right here. I think that's also the daily support as well, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna recheck the daily support. Cool, perfect. So see how that support that I just drew in the 30-minute time frame lines perfectly with the daily support. This daily support is right here as well. So that is my target for a day. I'm looking for sells if we were to come down and close below our support today. So let's see what happens. But I'm anticipating price to drop down here. 1 hour has no top wick, which is interesting, but let's see. Yeah, you want to close below 151,016 here. Sells below here, closure. Perfect. And then you have gold here for weekly is bearish, obviously. Weekly is bearish. Right now it's bullish, right? Some of you guys may be thinking you're done. It's bullish, it's not bearish. It's bearish off the fact that the previous candle close is bearish. This candle could just be creating a top wick to drive down and flip bearish at any given point. So as long as you respect the previous weekly high, we should still be able to drive down here today or this week. Overall, the daily time frame, however, is bullish as well, though. So I am bullish today. With the fact that price closed above and outside of this range yesterday. However, there's a minor resistance here that I'm kind of skeptical about. However, I'm still bullish with the fact that as long as you respect the previous daily candle lows, price should drive up towards the next resistance. And even if that is a strong resistance, you're gonna be able to see that strong resistance on a higher time frame anyways, or on a lower time frame being rejected anyways, right? But yeah, if I'm looking for buys today, I probably want to see if we could break above. How big is this range here? 60 pips. Wow, that is a big range. Probably want to see if we can break above here. 1805. If we were to come up and break we have a high chance to continue up towards 1809. So this is a 40 pip range going up. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad. 4 pip range going up to fill that area there. All right. But yeah, that's about it. I'll say buys above here, closure. Yeah, you have CPI news for Canada. Yeah, but I only for Canadian dollar pairs, right? So it's relevant to me. Relevant to me. You have this though, USD. That's something that could be affecting us. CPI should be interesting. They're expecting bad numbers, really bad numbers. So let's see. For 1018 is literally where I had my target for sales. Good stuff. 151. Yes. Yeah, this is very clean here for sales today. Very clean for sales. Should be interesting today. G30 time frame weekly is bearish. It might break the previous weekly lows. Yes, that's true. We just talked about that. Day count already creates a hot wick. Might continue down. True. I believe it is continuing down. Looking for sales today below 1510112 for 11 bit range and below 158.70 for a 20 bit range. I actually marked this further up. What do you have below here? Oh yeah, below here you have more ranges. Yeah, you have below here, chat. You guys have another range coming down towards the support down here, I want to say. Also I'll put this over, just make it look decent and clean. So below here you have another like around 14 to 20 pip range, 28 pip range, around this range. So you have plenty of opportunities here for sales. I'm very interested in these sales here. How big are stops if we're close below on 30? 18 pip stop. 46 pip runner. Let's see. We might be even use a 15-minute stops. One has on topic though. Check this sells on gold before. What do you think? Can't send charts here, man. Send me charts on the Discord server. Join our Discord server, exclamation point Discord or exclamation point charts for stream. And then or charts. And then here. You join this channel and you send charts here. Wow, that's a lot of charts. Holy shit. Nice entry. Those, yo, I mean, you gotta put some text on the chart, man. I know, like, you know, you send charts every day, but yes, you gotta put some text. You gotta put some text. Because, like, honestly, I'm looking at this, like, I get it because we trade the same. But then again, the rest of the audience wouldn't understand it, right? So you want them to understand as well. But, I mean, to buy out the onion, but, like, why? Why this fit 5 minute and not any other 5 minute candle? You know, like, explain it. This chart. Potential opposite on the left. Potential sells below 151. If we get a closure, yes, true. Nice. Same chart we have. What was this? GJ? Yeah. Yeah. Good markup here. Very clean. Nice levels here. Resistance, support, range, closure below. Wow, this is a clean closure below. To continue down towards this next support down here. Very clean. Ciao, Bella. Yeah, you too, man. You know? Yeah, I know you guys send charts every day, but add some text to your chart. Add some text to your chart because A lot of people don't understand like where you entered and how you got in. I guess you entered here, like watch stop loss up here, not the price kind of high. You know, how'd you manage risk? You know, like what happened when price goes back into the range? How'd you manage risk? Did you close half? Did you not close half? Had a run? You don't? Did you move start to break even yet? Did you close half yet? So I want those things labeled on your chart, guys. Rob 555, like this. You see this? Daily bias is bullish. Looking for buys closure above range. 2. What would you do? Would you buy above this resistance? GU. Is this the resistance for you? No. I'll put this as my resistance because this is the most recent resistance, and then I'll have another range up here, or like up here, right? So yeah, I'm not sure how big these ranges, but it looks very clean. Above here, if it's a nice range going up, nice amount of pips, decent amount of pips, then I'll look to positions. If it's more like 10-15 pips, but if not, then I'll look to stay out and just simply wait for a closure above here instead for buys, right? Because above here you have a lot cleaner, bigger range. But yeah, overall, wait for a closure. No, I'm just saying, like, that's up to your chart, you know. That's all, bro. That's all. Just so it's easier for everyone. That's it, you know. Yeah, it's USD CPI for Canada, not US, but just heads up. Oh, that was yesterday. My bad. I'm just gonna take that out because that's not even our focus today too. We're not really focused on trading the Canadian dollar. Let me take that out real quick. Thank you. I don't like the red chat. Do you guys like the red chat? Actually, no, it's fine. It's kind of hard to see though. I wish it was different colors. Damn. Oh, Fairfax, where you from, bro? Toronto, Canada. Canada, man. Nah, I'm in Canada, man, not in the US. Nah. I was born and raised in Canada, Toronto, Ontario. If candle closed above resistance with the huge top wick, how would you enter the next candle? It depends. Is the next candle create a top wick, a decent bottom wick? Would it, you know? So let's say you close above the range like this. The setup is, this is the setup. The setup, okay, understand the setup, the difference between a setup and an entry type, okay? So if you get a closure above the range like this, this is the setup. The setup is that you had a range and you're now closing above the range. Therefore, you would expect price to continue up towards the next range, okay? So entry comes in now. You can either enter, well, you have really no choice here because you can't really enter on a break or a high since this is a big top wick. You're missing out on this huge ranger. So what I would like to do is usually wait for a bottom wick to be formed, you know. If it's a decent bottom wick, it's whatever. Like, if it's a decent bottom wick, in this case, I think I honestly just enter because as long as like we respect the previous candle low, it should be valid. As long as the 1-to-1 RR and the wick isn't like, you know, there's a decent wick there, not like no wick there, it's fine for an entry going up. So like this, for example, like this low wick like this to the downside before we drive up, right? Like that's fine as long as you have a wick there for price to drive up. And sometimes you might open up with a bottom wick, sometimes you might not. If you don't, then that's when it's kind of tough because now you're gonna enter in a break at the current kind of highs. Sometimes this may happen. Sometimes price may just shoot up. Let's say it closes above the range, and price just shoots up like this. Next candle, like this. no bottom wick, right? And we wait for bottom wicks, so we can't really enter here. So we have to wait for price to create a bottom wick, and once price creates that bottom wick for us, we can enter on the break of the highs that I created before I created a bottom wick. So let's say the high was here earlier, and then it came down, create a bottom wick, and then on the break of the high, I'll look for entries, or on the flip of the candle. If it's a D, if it has no bottom wick and it comes like, for example, like it comes up like this, and then it comes all the way down like to here, right? Instead of waiting for the break of the highs now, I'll wait for the flip of the candle to enter. So there's a lot of situations you can put yourself in. It comes down to whatever you're comfortable with, man. You're probably moving to Canada actually by St. Catherine region. Damn, St. Catherine. I don't know. I love being a city. The city. Charts or stream? Range 1, range 2, clean sales in this beautiful range. Be careful because it's a range 1. It's a range 1 breakout. That's actually. Is it a range 1 breakout? Actually, yeah. I guess it's a range 2 breakout. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's a range 2 breakout. Range 1, range 2. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because you have a resistance up here, and then you have a support down here. This range, yeah, below here you have clean sales coming down towards like the 1794. That's definitely not bad. Yes, pretty bad chart. Nice markup. But buys above, careful with that, because the whole point of having this here is that you don't have this on your screen. Buys above here and sells below here. Actually, you know what? Wait, sorry, yeah, you are right again. I'm tripping today. You are right, because the buys above here is, and you get put in a rare situation where it's a range 2 breakout, but since the bias is bullish every day, you can take buys at any given point. You don't have to wait for a range 2 breakout for buys, right? Yeah, you're right. This is, you get put in a situation where you can take buys and sells in this case within the ranges. Valid. Okay, GG closed on hourly candle. It closed right at support. It closed obviously below, like, oh yeah, it closed right at support. It closed right at 151063. There's no sells yet. You need a third closure or something here. I mean, the reason why I'm very hesitant for sells is because the day candles don't top wick. The current daily candle. So I'm expecting this kind of flip bullish to continue up to fill that wick and tap like maybe 1809 mark today. I want to see if we can get a closure above 1805 though. That'd be perfect. You take range 2 fake out? What do you mean range 2 fake out? What do you mean by that? Range 2 breakout? Yes. Over from the city, I think St. Catherine's like what, an hour away, an hour and a half drive, 2 hours maybe. I think. It's a bit far though. What do you think about the high resistance on gold 15 minute time frame? Gold 15. I think that looks. I'm not looking at the 15. I can't look at this, right? If I was looking at the 15 right now, there's literally this. This looks like quarter 4. This is the definition of quarter 4. This would be my chart right now. I was looking at the 15 minute time frame. I just love this here. So I rather just, you know, look at the higher time frame, which is a 31 hour, and see that we never closed above before. Wait for a closure above here for buyers. just avoid this whole entire range here. I guess sells will be below here for the range 2 fake out or range 2 breakout. To continue down towards the support down here. But it should be interesting. Should be interesting. Yes, sir. Good morning, Tyler. What up, man? What up, yo? What up, chat? Appreciate you being here today. Hopefully, you know, you guys had a good train day yesterday. Yeah, so if you do, hit me up after because I gotta add you to Discord. I think you get a link, but just if it doesn't, you can't join for some reason. Hit me up. You a college bro? No, I'm a full-time trader right now. Full-time trader right now. I've been full-time since 2019 of October. I've been full-time for almost 2 years now. A year and like some change, a year and 11 months. So next month I'll be next month on like around this time, around this day next month I'll be 2 years full-time. You tried oysters on? Yo, oysters, chat, never had them before, but they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, my friend put me on. Pretty good. It was salty, but I like salty foods. Honestly, like just squeeze some lime on it, some lemon on it, and it was fucking good. I don't know if I like them more in mussels though. It was raw oysters too. It wasn't like cooked oysters. It was raw oysters. How do you remember that? Damn, you guys really listen, eh? Oh wait, yo, I was gonna make a close friends yesterday and then post a story. I'll talk good. We'll do next week. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Do you think it's possible to be trading and studying? I think anything is possible, man. If you really want to trade, you put the time aside to trade. Because yes, school might be tough. It might take a lot of your time in your day, but you still have extra time to do other shit. Because there's no way school, you know, like they require you to take up your whole day. Like you definitely have some extra time, minimum an hour in your day, and during that hour, if you know, instead of napping or instead of like, you know, just chilling on your phone on Instagram doing nothing, go spend an hour watching some videos on YouTube about FX or, you know, trading, or just doing something relating to FX, right? So there's always free time you have on your hands. Try to balance out your time. It drives you nuts when people say don't have time. Or your chat. Here's what you do. Everyone, if you have an iPhone or an Android, go on your watch time. Okay? Go on your watch time right now. Your screen time, sorry. And go down to see activity. What's your daily average? What's your daily average screen time? I mean, some people are different though. Some people work on their phones. Like I do a lot of work on my phone. My trading, my content. It's all screen recording, editing on my phone. Instagram for Control FX though. Or I'm Don Vol page, not my other personal page, obviously. But my daily average is 10 hours. 9 hours and 59 minutes a day. Day average, which is kind of insane. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It says yeah, so social media, hold on. But you know what's crazy? I don't think this is accurate because it says like, actually no, it is accurate because I was up last night. You're right. You're right. Screen time was turned off. I wasn't even on. Damn. Okay, yeah, but look, I was gonna say, check your TikTok. What's your TikTok on? That's probably why your screen time is you don't have time. My TikTok, 3 minutes this week. I don't go on TikTok. I did not go on TikTok. I go on TikTok just post the content and get off. Just because I don't know. I feel like I don't even have patience to go on TikTok anymore nowadays. I lost all my patience. You live in your phones, huh? Nah, I don't live in my phone. The phone lives in me. I delete TikTok? Yeah. I mean, I don't go on TikTok. Like, people like always sending me like, people are always sending me TikToks and fuck, when you open it, you scroll through it, right? But I just open it and then just close the app. I don't even bother. Please check my chart. Give me a second. I'll check in a second. Match is MT5. Okay. I think my MT5 hours time is like maybe yes, his trade an hour probably. Let's check. Let's check, man. It says Instagram is 6 hours this week. These messages is 6 hours. Safari is 45 minutes. MetaTrader is 15 minutes. Let's say you guys know I don't overtrade. 15 minutes on MetaTrader this week. 15 minutes. TradingView, obviously I'm on my computer, so that won't show. But a minute on TradingView on my phone. How old are you? I'm 21, man. Oh, yo, can we get a exclamation point age? I'll do it, I guess. Hold on, real quick. Let me just do that. Age. I'm 21. I'm an Aries. Custom. Age. Don is currently 21 years old. There you go. New age command. Trust your stream. Got you. Chop out the chart. Oh, okay, cool. This is a fake out. Price on the hourly candle close above resistance, then back into the range. Nice. On a bearish day today, right? 80 USD. I'm not sure what the bias is, but I guess it's bearish. Day is bearish. True. Yep. TP plus runners. Nice. It has an 85% chance of filling the range and then 75% chance of continuing further down once you break below that area as well. So yeah, this is a pretty nice chart. I'm not sure where the next support is, but I'm guessing it's down where TP is. That's a nice clean traffic move. Pretty solid, man. Yeah. How big is this range going down? 50. That's what I'm at. Range going down. Oh, it is looking nice, chat. On a 15-minute time frame. If you get a closure here in 2 minutes here. Is there... Oh, yeah, it is valid because, look. Price has failed to close below in the 15-minute multiple times. Failed. But if you get a closure below here, I believe you have a high chance that price may continue down towards the next support at 150.817. After the hourly has created a top wick to flip bearish. So, I want a 15 closure. If your 15 doesn't close above or below, then we'll wait for a 3rd minute closure. Both are clean in this case. If you get stopped out, then we look for more entries on a 30-minute time from closure. But how did you 21 and profit for 2 years? That's pretty good, man. Yeah, everyone learns at their own pace, right? Try not to compare age with people. I try not to compare age with people. Like everyone, you know, it comes down to just like your learning curve. How good of a learner you are, how disciplined you are, how, you know. Don's old as hell. Yeah, man, I'd be old. I'd be old out here. I got a lot of grow though. A lot to learn. But, you know, I surround myself around people in this community. Goody. Should be goody. Someone asked earlier, I deleted social media. I was learning how to trade. What if social media is where you learn how to trade though? Because our page here, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of courses. Now I'm not sharing any courses out there at all. But this is basically a course. You learn, like, you scroll through the whole page, like especially like posters from last year too. There's so much content that you can probably learn here. So much content. At this point, I think I'm just gonna start recycling the same content. Just keep reposting the same old content. Damn, that's a nice runner. Yeah, I haven't had a runner in like 2 months, maybe. Am I tripping? No. I haven't been like really locked into really get runners recently. Not on purpose. Well, yeah, kind of on purpose. Just been taking it easy, you know, up until maybe like starting up next quarter 1. Let's see, who knows? We might get runners today or anytime soon. Ooh, 15 close below here. No bottom wick. Interesting. No top wick in this current candle here, so I wouldn't have entered anyways. No top wick here. Wow. Holy. Do I expect price to drive down still? Yes, but for entries, we need a top wick here. How big are stops? Stops are 11 pips for like a 15 pip TP. Yeah, this is a very clean trade. Just now, we don't have no top wick. If you can come up with a top wick and then reflip to break the lows, how big will our stop be there? 15 for 12. Yikes. Maybe on a flip the candle, we can look for entries. Yeah, nice. See how credit price come up to create a top wick now? Interesting. So now you need a top wick being formed and there once you flip bearish, because I can't turn a break of lows here. It's only a 12 pip TP and for a 15 pip stop loss. So I need a decent wick, because then on the flip the candle again, you can enter there instead. Yeah. On top wick. 13 minutes left for 3-minute candle closure, but I really wanted to 15 entries here because 15 close below the range, right, for the first time. Not for the first time ever, but like, you know, you guys know what I mean. But looking left, first time below that support there. So I would expect now for price to continue to drive down towards the next support here, coming like down like this. It's just that when looking for entries, you get to put in a tough situation because now you have no bottom wick, or now you had no top wick to the open of the candle. You have a top wick now, but it's a little nib, right? So was that the top wick? Was it really the top wick? This range is very nice to drop. Like, it's a nice 12-bit range going down. I didn't think we'll close this below, because like price is like hovering around these areas here. I'm like, oh, we might just close above and wait for a 30 closure, and then price and just dip and towards 150. Marco's baby, what's up, man?
Papa.
How's your appointment?
COVID Foxtrot.
All right.
COVID Zulu.
You see this Jesus sells there?
What kept you out?
A 50 open up no top wick, and then create a little nip, and then you can't really enter in a regular lows because it wouldn't be a 1-1 RR.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See what I mean? So
Yeah.
I hope we get a retracement for 30-minute entries in 11 minutes here.
Maybe some onion or something.
What?
Maybe an onion.
Onion.
Come back
That's too, that's too much time, man.
That's at 2 p.m.
That's 8:15. How many trades you taking today? 0. This week though, I took 1 trade. I've noticed that this month price very crazy like either top wick or bottom wick and still goes to its destination. Hey, if that's what you notice and that's what you think, you know, may work out, then try it out, right? Sample sizing, right? Everyone has their own way of sample sizing things, and there's no like right wrong answer. So if that's what you see, then that's what you see. I just happen to
say that
stay out.
every couple of months. I feel like there's always like 2 or 3 months a year that I see that comment.
Because price is just volatile, I guess, right?
What was the last slow month? Was it not April? What was the month we barely took any trades?
May.
It was like
May.
May. Everyone was saying that.
Had a crazy month in April, and then May was just complete garbage.
Well, April was wild. Did we even lose?
April, no. We took like 20 straight trades, 20 straight wins.
April was disgusting. Good times.
Good times, eh? I mean, there'll be more months like that next year. You know what was insane? Remember that huge day where we had that huge runner? Like the biggest day on gold so far this year. The sells.
I think I missed those.
Insane. Oh, I think you did miss that.
Yeah, I missed them, but.
Oh no. You're on FTMO account.
Did I?
Or no, you're on a trading account, a fund account.
Yeah, but those were different. Oh, were those the same trade?
I think it was the same trades.
Yeah, those are the good days. Now we trade stocks.
9 minutes here. Will we survive this? Will we survive? Or will we not close above? See, chat, this is why I stayed out. Look at this. Now you have a steeper topic being created now. You see? There's a little nip there. We couldn't really enter, right? But if you got 30 closure in 9 minutes here, they're looking pretty solid. What up, Wix? Thanks for telling me that. I took it off. Thank you. It's made a top wick, and then when it breaks, it's out low. I am executing. It's on execution. I think it rebroke us low there, right? I guess you're in. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're comfortable with, then that's what you're comfortable with, right? In that case, for me, I couldn't enter because I wasn't at 1 to 1 R on a breakout lows. TP was like 11 pips, and stop loss was like 15 pips. So it wasn't at 1 to 1. It didn't make sense. DVS. DVS. Marcos, you need to recrop this photo, by the way. You can see the edges here.
Oh crap.
It's got... Nice. So I think at this point we have 7 minutes left. We're gonna wait for a 3-minute closer, or on a flip of the candle lows. But looking like I'm gonna wait for a 3-minute closure. So I guess we survived that. Your new spot wicks on or what? It's a little sunny over there. Kind of bright. Bro, how come you don't take impulse entries? I did last year. This year, no. This year, no. And I do not this year. We've saved so many losses because like impulse entries for me, it's just like it's like going off of emotions. It's like, you know what? Price is coming down now, pushing down pretty heavily. I think I'm gonna take a sell here because price is pushing down. It's like it's just an emotional thing for me. I just go off of technicals and be like, you know, there's a support here. If you get a closure below, the price has a high chance to drop down. If you don't get a closure below, I'm not gonna take a position because I don't want to be in an impulse entry and worry if we're gonna close below or not. I'd rather just not worry about that at all and just enter off the fact that we close below the range and accept the fact that, you know, Price may still stop me out, but it's a higher probability than taking an impulse entry. That's me though, and that's the chat, I guess, because the chat kind of, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I used to take them a lot, trust me. Like 2019, 2020, I took them a lot because like I was impatient. I didn't have patience to wait for a closure, and I wanted to catch every single breakup there was. And I said to myself, yeah, well, you know, I was gonna get a closure above below the range, which is true, but then again, you're also not gonna get a trade every single day. So would you rather settle down for a lower probability setup just to catch a trade, or a higher probability setup? So they make sense to me. It didn't sound like a fair trade to me. Yo, what up, man?
What's up, man? We had the 15 that came back up here, but are you waiting for a closure? I think I'd rather wait for a closure now that we have
30, right? Yes, sir.
My headphone mic is dead. It's beeping. It's like beep beep, charge me. Beep beep, charge me, asshole. Beep beep, charge me. So I gotta put the shit on charge, but I hear you.
Use your old headset, man. Minutes bullish? Hey, Rick sign. I know what you're thinking of right now, man. You're thinking of the 15-minute Surrey play. But like, what's the R here? Let's see. The 10-pip range going down. It's not bad. I'll be fine. I think entering off the 30. I think I'll be comfortable with that.
What about the 30-minute flip?
Yeah, if you get, yeah, I'll be comfortable entering off open piano here. The flip
if we got
candle.
a nice top wick, I'd rather, if it just starts driving down with a nipple wick.
Yes.
I might take it on the break of the lows, which would be the
15-minute Surrey play.
But yeah, but I'd rather see the top wick and get a better entry on the 30. I might do half and half. I might, like, I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been splitting my entries, entering on the flip and on the break of the low.
Yep, definitely not a bad idea though. I haven't done that in a while. Don't know why.
I've been doing that a while over the last 2 weeks. Like, most of my trades have been like that.
Yo, Don, can you change the song?
Why, you don't like it?
No, Circle FX said the song reminds me of my ex. Can't do that to a guy, man.
That's tough, man.
That's tough, though.
You want me to change it? You said that. Let's see.
No, I don't care. I'm doing it for Circle FX, bro. He's a moderator, you know? Show some respect.
Some respect. Some respect. Wait, where did he say that? I didn't see the message.
Said, damn, the song
Oh,
reminds
this
me
was
of
my ex. Oh, man. That's tough, man. Unfortunate. But I got you. There you go, man. Hopefully, don't things get better. Stay up, King. Everyone put "Stay Up, King" in the chat for him.
Yo, you should make a playlist. Like, not even just for like stream music, just like a playlist.
I have an
And
Apple
later
Music.
down- You have Apple Music?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you use Apple Music for your personal, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, the Spotify is just for my streaming music.
Spotify has, what is it, royalty-free music?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
everything
yeah.
on Spotify is like copyrighted.
It
Yeah.
depends on the artist.
Oh, yeah.
You have the Harris Heller.
Yep.
Harrison.
I'm on in it. So stop loss is looking like what here? 10 pips for a TP of 15 pips? Sounds like a fair trade to me.
But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I
Why don't you trade news? Because look what happened yesterday. That's why I don't trade news. Watch this video here. I explained it here. I explained it on the stream yesterday, but I also explained it there as well. In case y'all missed it. How many people are in your mentorship? I think around 200. I think right now. 200.
I don't know if you explained news. You just went. It starts off with, and this is why we don't trade news.
Because so many things come into variation. Mr. Dollar with news, or no, not Mr. Dollar. Sorry, you didn't ask that question. By the night, asked that question. Yeah, so many things come to news. It's like, who knows if this is a website? Who knows if this is a market manipulation or this is a liquidity grab? You know, who knows? It's just so subjective, and I don't know. If you trade news and it's successful for you, then it's successful for you. But for me, I look at it as gambling. I see it as gambling, and yes, it's a good example of why I don't trade news. And so we always talk about it too. We always talk about that. Okay, will we close below here? Really? We're not gonna close below here on 30. That is tough. Should be good here. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Listen to me, GJ. Talk to me nice. So nice, need a nice, like, no, it doesn't have to be anything crazy of a wick, just a decent wick, and then boom, we'll be in the trade. Like, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So if you flip her, I'll be in a position. Stops for what? 8, 9 pips for a stop loss. Hold on. Didn't execute yet. I would play sell stops here, but there's no point because it's like a pip away. It wouldn't make sense to place a sell stop. You might miss a trade placing a sell stop. But pretty much to break these lows here, at 150 now, 987 is where my sells would be. I'll be interested in sells once you break those lows to continue down further. I think we can place a sell stop maybe now. Right? How big is this wick? 4 pips? Yeah, you can place a sell stop now probably. Yeah, I'm gonna place a sell stop here because like we can get the most precise entry with the sell stop. Break these lows here at 150, 988 for the sell stops. Red line. Sell stop. Setup here is, what's the setup here? 30 close above the range, right? 30 close above range or below range. And then the entry type is setup type. The entry type is going to be flip of candle. There you go. Make sense? Make sense, chat?
Got mine at 983.
Nice.
Right, a little bit below, maybe half a 0.1 of a pip below the current candle wick.
The good thing about this is we can use normal risk. It doesn't have to be half risk. Small stop, yeah. I got mine around, yeah. I guess I have mine on there as well. Let me just move this again. I have mine at 982. My broker.
Yeah, 983 for me.
Ooh, flipping bear share. Chat, if you mind, don't try to jump the gun early. I mean, you can if you want, do whatever you want, but be patient here because it's actually like it doesn't make sense until it actually flips here in this case.
That's a nice top whip too.
Same trade I took yesterday, just the opposite. Interest setup. So the stop loss chat is gonna be the previous kind of high up here. TP is gonna be the next support, which is down there for 15 pips, I believe. Down that 158.17. We're not activated yet, but once you get activated, I'll show you guys on my screen like where exact the measurements are. But you guys get the idea of it. This is a nice thought. Like, wow, pretty impressive. You GJ behaved today. I thought it was gonna get close below.
She behaves.
She behaves. You can mark execute too, chat. Like, there's no difference with that as well. It's just that when you have sell stops, you get the most precise entry. Because when you mark execute, this kind of could flip and let you drive all the way down towards next support. You to go. Big ups. Hey man, appreciate that dono, man. You don't got dono or anything, man, but we appreciate that. Oh shit, we're in a trade here. Nice. So got in a sell here, you guys. Got in a sell here. Stop loss is a purse kind of high, and TP is down here for 15 pips here. This is a trade. Nice. I can delete that now. Okay, so how I manage risk? Probably going to, I think manage is the higher on thing here. How I'm gonna manage risk is in a winning situation. Once you come down to fill this wick here, I think we'll get around 6 pips. That minor wick there to the left there, right here, is a minor support on a small time frame, obviously a 5-minute 15. So what we like to do there is move our stops to break even there. And then in a losing position, or obviously close half at 10 pips as well. Or I might close full up, because yeah, I might close full actually at 10 pips, who knows. But in a losing situation, I think I'll close maybe half if the 15 or 30 closes above 151016 here. But we should be Chow Bella once you break this 15-minute lows as well. So that should be pretty interesting what happens here. Exclamation point Chow Bella for those who don't know what it is. Okay, so off this low here. Ooh, price is pushing. Have to break the lows here. This line is gonna be white. Will move. Stop loss to break even here. Got a pretty bad trade. So thanks for that $5 donation, by the way. You caught me off guard because I was in the trade, but really appreciate it. What song is this? I know a song. Oh yeah, Weekend.
Amazing.
Pardon?
The 30 looks amazing.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it does. The 15 looks pretty decent too. Like the 15 closing below that resistance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another entry if we break that 15.
Pushing. Bigger spreads. 10 or 1 pip. Not bad. 1.1. Oh, pushing. Well, we go break even here very soon here.
It's flipping and go.
About 5% profit here. Tapping that minor support to left. Yeah, it's kind of shouldn't flip bearish if it wants to drive up here whatsoever. Nice chat. One more pip. Actually, there's a minus 4 and a 15. You know what I might do here? I might just move my... Hold on, can I even... Nah, I can't. Actually... Do you have a something closing, or you have a 15 closing in about 5 minutes here? Okay, interesting. Yeah, chat. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna just move my stops to BE because price right here shouldn't flip bullish now if it wants to drive up. In this case here, this kind of should stay bearish and just continue to drive down here. So I'm gonna actually move my stops to break in here, making this a risk-free trade, and then gonna let the rest run till TP. How'd you guys match that trade? Did you guys stop to break even? You guys are waiting for the break of lows.
I have stops to break even.
Yeah.
Me as well, yeah.
I have my low above my trade, like maybe like not even like a pip, like half a pip, maybe a quarter of a pip above, like where the flip is, 159.90. So.
Yeah, I always account for my spreads when I go to break even anyway. It's just like just to be extra safe.
I got my stops above this current candle.
Nice. So you're saving what? Nice 2 pips. Nice 2.8 pips extra. Man, we can break the 15-minute lows here.
Like six pips.
Another reason as well, chat, is because like yes, like the 30 looks gonna drop down obviously, but like look at the 15, right? The 15, like the last kind of close is bullish here, and we got very close to breaking our lows, and then we started to reject here. So you can say the same thing in this case as well. The 15 is easy to say. As long as you respect the previous 15 lows, the 15 should drive up and flip bullish. So that's why I decided to move stops to break even as price tap that minor support. Also on the 5 as well. But I believe what this is right now, this pullback that we're having right now, is just 5-minute bottom wick, or top wick, sorry.
Yeah.
5 minute has no bottom wick here. So once it flips bearish, it should be able to drive to fill that wick. If we survive.
Just don't want this little spike up to, they do this little spike up. The spread jumps to like 3 for a split second. And then
cancels everyone out, yeah.
Yeah.
If I win this trade, I don't even have to win this trade all the way. It's like halfway to the TP. I'm going to be done my step 1 of my challenge finally.
Step 1? What's the step 1 again?
Step 1 is 8% in 30 days with risk parameters. And then step 2 is 4% in 60 days. Oh, stop lost.
Wait. Mine's like on a flip basically. Wait. Very close. And there you go. Yeah, I gotta start the break even here, chat. Gotta start the break even here. I moved my stops to break even, which is basically the flip of the candle. And I guess spreads got me here. So we're out of this trade here. Yeah. Start the break even. Matches pretty well. Because look, that 15 can literally do anything. This 15, look, it respected the previous 15 lows. It was a bullish 15. This 15 can literally flip bullish to drive to close back into the range here. I think wait for now is another entry could be at 8 AM. So on the 1 hour closure here, in 17 minutes, we can get another sell opportunity coming down. Same thing we did for the 30-minute entry. Yeah, you have another position in 17 minutes, chat. Don't trip. Don't trip at all.
Marcos, you have a TPT account, right? Or FDMO?
MF, my Forex funds.
Do they allow you to scalp NFTs?
Hmm?
Do they allow you to scalp NFTs?
No, you need real money for that.
He's made $10 today. Now, fam, all we can do is execute and manage risk. Part of the game. Hey, man, another donation. Appreciate that, bro. You gotta donate. Yeah, you guys do not gotta donate. I guess it's for music purposes, right? I guess for music purposes, yo. We appreciate that. Thanks for being part of the family. This is being part of DVS. Hey, DVS, man. Hey, DVS. That's so cool. Yeah, we gotta stop the break even here, chat. Now, well, the 15 creates a top wick. I mean, the 15 was a bullish candle, right? So like, it made sense if we create a bottom wick to drive up, which it did. But not really a top wick since it's a bullish candle. The 30, however, since it closed bullish, this could be a top wick, but who knows? Let's wait for 60 minutes here for the next hourly candle to close. I guess our record is 3 wins, 2 break-evens, 2 losses. See how? So what I meant by saying like, yo, this 15 shouldn't flip bullish if it wants to drive up, whereas 30 shouldn't flip bullish if it wants to drive up, is now with the flip, you can literally re-break the highs and maybe break the previous kind of highs as well. But like moves also break even didn't have anything to do with like how many pips from a profit buy. It more so has to do with like what was our situation in that case. And we did a good job of that.
Take care, Sharif.
Oh shit, she's out? She's out, Sharif?
Yeah.
Or he's out. She's out of the trade. I don't think he's out.
Oh, I think he's leaving.
No, he's out of the trade. He got the retest too.
Yo, Sharif's one of those guys who's like always here on time, who stays to them and shit.
The most consistent guy. I'm not gonna lie.
God,
I'm not gonna lie. The most consistent guy is probably him. Cause he comes and
he's always on time.
even he's working or you know, doing something else, he's always here on time. Yo, Wix, did you hit breaks?
No, I got half a position running. Remember, I only open half, so I'm just gonna let it run.
Oh, current highs?
Breaks. Yeah, it's gotta re-break current highs. If it does, then I'll be out at 9 pips. Or
Yeah, small half.
9 pips, half a position. Yeah.
What's gold doing? Nothing, right? If you guys had the 15-minute start play instead of the 30-minute entry, I don't think you would have been activated here yet. It would have been good to hear still. You wouldn't be in a position yet.
Oh shit, Wick's nice position just might play out.
Who's jinxing my shit over here?
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry for existing.
I wants to form a wick. What do you mean by form a wick? Yeah, man, I want to form a wick, right? But we need a closure below like 151.029 regardless of like of the wick. So let's see. I think we did a good job risk management though. Everyone did in their own way, shape, or form. What microphone was that, mate? Shure SM7B microphone. The one that Michael Jackson used to record Thriller. Fun fact. Fun fact. John, how do you do with the haters, fam? They're not haters. Simple.
Followers, supporters.
They're not haters. They're just
Motivation.
followers, supporters. They're my motivators. I don't have haters. It's all love around here.
Really want this hourly to close below.
We might survive here. The 15's starting to reflip here. Our 30's starting to reflip here. 5 minutes. I mean, yeah.
How you
5 minutes has
feel
no
about
bottom
the
with
30 flip?
1 minute flipping. Pardon?
How you feel
5
about the
minutes has no
30
bottom.
flip?
Pardon? It's a time at the same time.
Yeah, but okay. The Wicks, you first.
What do you say?
I forgot what I was saying.
What?
I forgot what I was saying.
Come on, Reza. Come on, Reza.
I was saying the 5 minutes still has no bottom wick on that candle, so the next candle's gonna go and give it a bottom wick. Watch.
Dr. Dollar. Did it take a little to get to that Sakadra, or did it come natural? It took a lot, man. It took a lot. Because, like, I used to not deal with that as well last year. And whenever last year someone would say something to me on stream, like, you know, for example, like I made a trade to say, yo, this shit sucks, get out this trade. It's like, it would kind of affect my trade. but this year I got used to it and I can't just look over it. It's like I understand that it's part of the game. Like you will have people who come in who won't agree with you, and it's fine. It's just their perspective on things, but it doesn't mean you have to go and listen to them because you've been doing this, you know, your way for so long now. What's the point of listening to them for just one trade or just one thing? So yeah, take a long time, man. Streaming is tough. You guys may not think so, but streaming is tough. Especially when it comes to trading. Like I could vibe out all day. If I was playing Warzone, I can literally vibe out a chat the whole day. But with trading, like sometimes you may take losses on days, so it's hard to vibe out. It's kind of hard. But
30 flipped.
I think we do a good job of it. Does this year perform better than last year's year, Don? Yes, it does. It does. Less trades, more wins.
There we go. 30 flipped.
Yes, 30 flip. You're looking good, Wix. I believe the 5 minutes should be breaking the lows here. You might be solid here. The price created a new top wick. It did, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
It actually broke the top of the wick. You know what I did? I brought it back to the 30 where I had it, where you said, oh, 2 pip difference.
Mm-hmm.
And it survived the spread.
Let's see if we can break the 5 minute lows here. 15, what if 15 flips here and makes the bottom wick?
All right, slow down.
Alright, slow down.
If it does, then I lose half a position. If it doesn't, I'm gonna add on another position.
I think I'm going through that right now. I became mad, but you're right. Yeah, nothing to get mad about. In life, you have a choice to get mad or not. I'm not gonna let someone else ruin my day.
It's like Shakespeare. To be or not to be. You always have to choose one, you know?
Yes, to be or not. That's what Shakespeare? Yeah, to be or not to be. That is true. Shout out to all the streamers out there, though. They're, you know, giving free food in this community. You guys should take advantage of all the streams.
At the same time.
Yeah. It's all love around here. Riza, you good, man? This guy Riza is standing up, moving around, wobbling. In this trade here, he's a little nervous.
Jumping jacks, Riza. Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks.
Did you see they showed the videos of the Americans training the Pakistani military like a year ago, and they were telling them to do jumping jacks, and these guys like could not figure it out.
Really?
Like the Afghani army. Sorry, yeah, they were like jumping on one hand, on like one leg. I don't know. It was funny as shit. They're like, no, you jump, clap with your hands above your. They're like way off. Struggling. Anyway, it was funny, and the guy was like, "How can how can we trust these people with like automatic weapons, and they're having a hard time doing jumping jacks?"
Oh, that sounds fire. Is that a song? Chat.
Good song.
I think you know a song. I'm not sure where it's from though. I know it's chill though. Soothing.
The radio.
Yeah, probably. You guys like my go? Fucking love my go. Yo, second entrance on GG on the 1 hour closure, guys. In 8 minutes here. Be patient. Enter after breaking the lows of the 15. Close to percent moves off to break even. Nice. Not sure what Paris is. Not sure what this is, but not sure what time frame. But oh, GJ here. Nice. This makes sense. I mean, where's your exact entry though? A little impulsive. Yeah. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, right? But I personally wouldn't have entered an impulse entry. Taking a screenshot earlier, hence couldn't mark anything. My entry was simply based on the idea that we had momentum, plus my support was slightly above the area where you've marked. Took 10 pips and left the rest run for runners. Got stopped out. Nice. Breakout lows. What do you mean? This is a good entry. This is not bad. On breakout lows, I'm not sure if price was below a certain range here, but if there was a range here, this closure below was valid. Breakout lows solid, coming down TP. Good trade. Very good trade. Exit full here. Close fold, close percent, and leave runners. Nice. Yes. It's a 50-50 TP. You collect a 10, close half, and let the rest run. Pretty good trade, man. Yep. I'm not sure looking left you had levels where your levels were, but let's see. I think what's happening here is well, I believe what's happening here is we're just creating a bomb with an hourly candle. So the next hourly should be able to drive down like so, as long as it closes below this range here. It's like deja vu. Doing the same thing every day. Literally deja vu. We're in a trade now, and 5 minutes left for a 1 hour closure. It's gonna be the same entry as the 30-minute closure. But yeah, the good thing in that case is that the 15 will be closing bearish as well, back into the range. That's on top of the 1 hour closing below. We have the 15 as well. 30 closes doji. We should be goody for a position. Stop loss average is gonna be around 9-10 pips. DP is gonna be an average of 17 pips. So same exact trade, just on a higher time frame, which is a lot better because now you don't have to worry about this top wick here being, no top wick. So 80 on volume as well. You have no news till 8:30, so should be goody.
Don, you ever think of making music?
Or not?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got into music.
Some like hardcore metal, bro. Just like.
I love music, but I don't know. Check memes, jumping jacks. The memes channel. Oh fuck. That's funny. Oh, Wixon wasn't lying.
What the fuck is that? Oh, you turned it on? Am I missing it? Am I missing it?
Bruh. This guy killing it though. This guy killing it.
He's just, that's the teacher's pet.
That guy killing
like,
it.
look at me. He's done that before. He just identifies as Afghani. He's an American.
Damn.
Yeah, I wish I started doing that shit when Wix9 told me to do.
What was this guy doing?
Like, look, like, how can you struggle doing this? Like this.
I think they're fucking with him, bro. There's no way that's serious.
This guy is laughing.
Look at the Americans. He's like, oh my god, this isn't happening. Like, these guys would not pass elementary school gym.
Opinion on gold, potential sell below 1800. Gold here is for me, yeah, below 1800. Yep, you have a range 2 breakout there. You have a range 1, and range 2 below 1800 would be ideal for sales coming down towards. Where would we come down towards? Yeah, I think it was 1993. I think 1994. Yeah, nice little range going down. Nice sorry, not a little range, decent range. 58 pips. Yo, appreciate you being here, by the way. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys like the channel, like the stream, and join or subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Jennifer, TV, Dr. Dollar, Kevin, Trin D, thanks for stopping, guys. Appreciate you being here today. Also, go follow the Instagram page. It's Don Vo. Change it for Control FX, just because. Why not more of a personal brand? But it's Don Vo on IG. I'm actually pretty lucky to get this name, to be honest. I think I'll actually get this. It's Donvo, or I'm Donvo.
Elementary school was fun.
Marcos, who is DVS following? Who is Claudia underscore Con?
I don't know.
Like, who's the third person that DVS is following? Just be me
Taking
and you.
kickbacks.
Probably a misclick.
Jesse,
Marco's taking
Kanye.
kickbacks on the low.
Marcos is trying to use devious clout to get it in.
Jesse, Kanye. I think I saw Marcos post yesterday. I'm like, yo, I think following like look at Kanye. If you guys only following people, or like people in his team, that and y'all have blacked out display pictures like him for Donda. I think like this is kind of old school where like people follow like obviously like you have less followers than followings. You try to follow a certain amount of people, but I think it's coming back. But it's coming back in a business aspect now. It's like pretty cool. Oh, you don't follow anyone? I do follow people. DVS.
He only has 8 million?
Yeah, because he's not active. He was active recently.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, this is my personal page if you guys want to follow that, but he doesn't care about that stuff, right? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. 1 hour close below the range here. Interesting. 1 hour close below the range here. I'm going to need a decent wick here. First formed, and on the flip of the candle, it will be my entries. So yeah, nice. So stop loss, the stop loss here looking like it's gonna be around 8 pips stop loss. TP is gonna be around 18 pips here. That should be interesting.
Oh shit, it's 8 a.m.
Yes, sir. 8 a.m.
You want the break of the lows?
Yes, sir.
Current lows?
Current lows.
On the 15, you also kind of have an onion.
152 on a dot, eh? Oh, 151 on a dot. Stops is gonna be 15 is onion as well. Yep, 15 is 151.03. Nice. So gonna sell here, chat. His price broke the reflip bearish here. Gonna sell on a flip that candle basically. Same entry you had earlier. TP is down here at 158. Sorry, 821, and stop loss is gonna be the previous 1 hour candle highs, or around a 7. It's a 7 pip stop loss. It's a very small stop loss, but we're going off of the previous hour lows. That's the most minimal stop loss we're gonna have probably. This happened to be you know, 8 pips in this case in our favor. So same exact position we had earlier. I think we got a better entry earlier though. Earlier we got on where 1.5 oh sorry, we gotta do this. Oops. Earlier we had an entry where 151.082 or some 815, 810ish around that area. Sorry, 982. That was like down here, 982. Yeah, I guess like we got better entry by like 2 pips, but overall same idea, same exact trade. Very small stop though, 7 pip stop. So I went normal risk on this trade, popped a 10, not half. Buy on Binance, eh? Said buy on Binance. That's on GJ. I market executed. I didn't have a sell stop because like I don't think we even have 10 pips of sell stop there. Honestly, with the low wick there, we had like maybe like a 2 pip wick. So if you got a bigger wick though, if you're like a steeper wick and then you flip, then yes, that's probably when I would have sell stops. But since like it was a low wick, We just might execute as we flip bearish. Oh yeah, managing risk wise, same thing probably. If we were to come down here, maybe come down towards like this wick down here, that's probably when I'll move my stops to break even around that mark. So I'll say like right here. Will move stop loss to break even here. Minor support on a 15. Etc. I think, hold on, let me check the 15 again. Yeah, we'll be like around like 7% profit around there. And then yeah, that's about it. And in a losing situation, managing risk, even though it's a 7% stop, we're still gonna want to manage risk as well. Maybe if we close above on like a 30 or something, above the range on 30 or 15. If you're not comfortable taking sells here and you want to wait for the lows to break, like the previous hourly lows, it's also going to be a 30-minute starter play as well. So if you want to wait for that, you can. It's going to be down here though. You have a small range going down, but yeah, you have a much smaller range going down, but you're gonna have around a 10 pip stop loss. You have options. Gold for me is kind of I'm staying on gold here in this range here. I want buys above what 1805.952. The trade here is based off the hourly candle, guys. I'm not rated 30. Well, yeah, 30 as well obviously comes into play, but majority of the trade is based off the hourly. Yeah, also a wick fill too. Yep, price will be filling this wick here. So if you know how recounts backwards, you'll understand that this wick here is just a range here, because if I can explain it right now while we're in a trade, it'll be cool. So price obviously came up. Sorry, no, sorry. This is the candle we're referring to, right? So this is on the hourly candle. On the 15-minute time frame, will look something like this probably. Price is pushing down here. Price is pushing down, still pushing down, and then to create that wick that we have at the bottom, you need price to push up, right? So that's usually gonna be the last 15-minute candle of the hourly candle, pushing up like so to create that wick. So the moment you create that candle there that goes bullish, that becomes now a range. You have a support form here now, and you have a resistance form here, and that's what the wick is in that case. So when price comes down to fill the wick, what basically happens is price is just closing at resistance to continue down a smaller time frame like this. Now on a 1 hour time frame, it's basically just coming down like this to fill the wick. That's what's happening. Oh, nice. Price pushing down here. We broke the previous 15-minute lows there, so there's that. Next checkpoint is we gotta break the 30-minute lows, and then once you break the 30-minute lows, we'll be risk-free at your next checkpoint. If you want to, it's gonna be a bit more aggressive, but you can move your stops to the current kind of highs. You'll be pretty much break even at that point. I mean, you're risking like an extra 2 pips maybe, but it's gonna be very aggressive right now. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I want to see if we can come down to at least that 150.936er. You did come down though, tap a minor support on a 15-minute time frame, right? You did tap this minor support, hence why price started to reject there. But keep in mind, it's the trade's based off the hourly candle. You guys are in this one? Marco's Wicks, Riza?
I'm in, yeah.
Nice. Very small stop.
My mic's out, but I'm in.
I see.
I actually got a second entry when it already flipped.
Yeah, when Audi came down.
Yeah. So I'm at full risk here.
It's like the trading a thumbnail. Is it really? It is. It is trading a thumbnail. As you can see, we don't clickbait around here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It is a trading thumbnail. Aiden Roth. Man, I miss Rice Gum streaming. Where is Rice Gum?
It's cuffed.
I know.
Every time he gets a girl.
I wouldn't blame him, man. I wouldn't blame him at all, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing over there. Do not blame him. So every time he gets a girl, he doesn't stream like that? Is that what he does? He's like, yeah, guys, I'll stream. You know, I'll still be here every day.
Well, because his streaming is literally based around like e-dating.
Oh yeah, and you can't be talking to
So
girls like
guessing-
that.
Yeah.
That's tough. Man, his girl's getting away with his business though. I think at one point though, like I think she accepted it. Like she didn't care though. I swear she doesn't care.
I don't think he cared about streaming either, though.
Oh yeah, he's lazy.
He did it for like a decade, but I'd be tired too.
He did it for a decade, really?
Oh, Ricegum's been around since like the dawn of time.
Well, like he's been doing this since he's been YouTubing for like a decade, but streaming?
No, bro, he's been streaming. He was streaming on damn. He was streaming on MLG TV like 10 years ago.
Oh fuck.
Back in the Dizzy.
What did he stream about? I didn't even know. Whoa, really? Rexon's funny. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched him, he's pretty funny. Like pretty hilarious. But I'm wearing a trade here. We're not even talking about the trade right now. What do you guys all have seen 12 dislikes? Been 5-7 days I've noticed this. You tell me, man. It's the same guy that comes in every day and just drops. Here's your dislikes, man. Enjoy. Hey man, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. All love from my end. All I can do is manage this trade here.
True.
Yeah, have you ever seen Face Banks' hair?
I don't think so.
Damn, you guys are wearing a hat. I just noticed that. What? Wait, what platform did he stream on before?
MLG TV.
That was a platform? Damn.
That was before your time.
Yeah, it was. All right, price. What are we doing here? It's the 8 a.m. opening. You have 8:11 here. It's a New York session opening. You should have some volume here. Price is still struggling here in this area here. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Yeah, you should have another set of volume coming in at 8:15 and then after 8:30. So it should be interesting.
You want volume? Go to the 1 minute.
That's my shit.
Oh yeah, he has been streaming. It's funny. So who started that wave of just chatting? Do you know?
Just chatting?
Yeah. Like who started that whole wave on Twitch?
Just chatting. Who started the wave? Yeah, I don't know. Probably some random. There's like that super like dedicated Twitch people that probably
Yeah.
started it.
Thoughts on gold? Again, I believe this is a range I want to stay out of. It is a range to breakout though below here, so I would be interested in sales below 1800. If you get a closure below, but other than that, I want buys above 1805.952 here, above this range. I want to stay out of this range here. This is a no trade range for me. This is a very chalked range here. That's why I'm not really locked in yet, because like right now it's not looking like we're gonna get a closure above in the next couple of 30 minutes or so. So maybe the 4-hour candle closure in 4-7 minutes, or maybe 8:30 you might get a potential move, but right now it's looking pretty chalked on my end. All right, GJ, what are we doing here? GJ 5 minutes flip bearish, nice. 15 flipper flipping, 30 closes in about 60 minutes, 15 closes in about a minute. The 15 minutes should close bearish here, which should be in a good state still. Again, it's just we got a trade now. It's just we know what we're gonna do already, right? It's just patience. I'm not getting emotional over it. You have set rules, you follow those rules, and that's it. That's all you can do. The rest is on the markets. Whatever price wants to do. Price wants to go up, it goes up, we manage risk. Price wants to go down, goes down, we manage risk. No emotions though. No, I think I'm gonna do this instead. You know, I think I'm gonna remove my stop loss today. None of that chat. The trade works. I'm gonna cop some J's and have a joy moment. Hey man, I love that for you. Hope it works out for you, man. You're about the 4 hour support. Are you worried about the 4 hour support at 151? Not really. Because overall for a day, my target's down here at 150, 821 anyways, right? I'm expecting price to drop down towards the support there. Oh, nice. Pushing down here.
Crazy. Whoever just asked that, I was gonna ask the same thing. I'm like, the 4 hour didn't close below you.
Where's my entry at exactly though? Nice. 151 995. 150, sorry, 150 995. Yep, sir.
How we were in this trade.
Pardon?
I almost forgot we were in this trade.
Yeah. Price came down earlier. I forgot it came down earlier as well, and then it needs to re-break its low, which is like a low for down and where it just dropped here. Unless that was the low it created. 15-minute just closed bearish here. Nice. So 15-minute closed bearish. You have the onion on the 15-minute time frame. If you want to make it clear, you can say, you know, look at this done. You have a resistance here. You have a support here. You close bearish at resistance. Price should come down to retest the lows, which is doing right now. And the question is, will we close below this range or not here? So let me put some in profit by right now. 3? Yeah. Not too much. We want the 30-minute break the lows, right? Because the 30-minute break of the lows is going to be a 30-minute starter play trade, which I'm not going to enter another position on. However, it's just an extra confluence on top of our entries already. Nice. 5% profit here. Our entry is a flip of the 1 hour candle, right? You see right here. Spreads are pretty big. Can't really move stocks to break even yet, to be honest. Very close though, chat. My spread's going up, hating it? Yeah, spreads goes up when there's more volume.
Every time.
Nice. I think at this point, we can move our stops to break even here. So, chat, I'm going to move my stops to break even, making this a risk-free trade. Pressure to flip bearish if it wants to drive, bullish here if it wants to drive down. Same situation as it did on a 30-minute earlier when we took that earlier trade. So, risk-free trade here, 150, 995. Nice. Nice. Can we get our 10 pips though? Right? So 10 pips for me would be, honestly, it might close full at 10 actually. 10 pips is around here at 150, 903 here. So might close full at 10. Let's see. Risk free though for sure. Yeah, the 30-minute stop play that got active, that broke the lows just now too. So interesting. We didn't break the 1 hour lows though. We came very close to the previous 1 hour lows. Very close. We cleared the 30-minute lows. You had to clear the extra 1 hour lows because yeah, it's like a half a pip, not even. Alright, Goody. Let's see what happens here. Will we hit break even here for the third time or for the second time? Or will we survive to continue down? Find out. 15 minute no top wick. Someone said, yeah. 15 minute did have no top wick, so I could still flip there, sure. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. Would be ideal situation to have stop stops below the 1 hour lows? In this case, I would rather get an entry where I had it, just because at the break of the lows where likely I'll want to move my stops to break even. However, if this is a smaller wick, then yes. If this, for example, like let's say you close below like this, You had a little wick here. The breakout lows would be ideal in this case because it's a small wick, but in this case you had such a big wick, so you want to take advantage of that wick by expecting price to fill that wick in a wick fill situation. So yeah, in this case, no. Pardon?
We got our wick fill, no?
On what?
Well, I mean, it bounced down for like a quick second.
No, I'm talking about like he asked about like would this be a situation where you would wait for the 1 hour break to lows for entries?
Oh, okay. Now a lot of people have a lot of emotions. Chat. Everything we do is not based off of emotions, okay? So everything we do is simply based off of technical analysis. Everything we say and do, when I say you guys move my stocks to break even, it's not off of emotions, it's off of the fact that prices tapped the minor support, and it did. It tapped the previous 30-minute support, took advantage of that level. Again, 15 had no top wick, reflipping bullish. I think I got stopped at break even here if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I did. I got stopped at break even here for my positions here. So there was the trade. The second attempt on that trade, we didn't break the 1 hour lows too. I really expected that if we were to come down and break the 30-minute lows, that would be Chow Bella, but this is kind of a tough situation. Not good. Trades taken. Legit. So it was managers again to the T though, I guess. And then doesn't mean price can't go down anymore. It's like still obviously go down, but that's gonna be a whole completely different trade setup. I think what you need now is you need a 30-minute closer in 9 minutes here, because if you look left here, there's a support right here being formed on a 30, and I think you need a 30 closure like this for price to really drive down here to fill the wick and fill the rest of the range. So let's see, we might get another entry. Who knows? Taking the same cells all 3 times today. No, I carry the guilt of the city's misfortunes on me. I even got the cleanest staff plotting extortion on me. My parents' divorces on me. My therapist. Nice for a trade manager. Trading as a manager, so I can't be feeling type of way about that. Yeah, because like when I move myself to break even, I'm already accepting the fact that I'm gonna hit break even. Like there's no like if it hits break even, oh I'm surprised. Like I'm not surprised. It's like I moved there for a specific reason because price struggled at that support. And if it were to go up, it goes up. We got out the trade. Doesn't make sense to be in it anymore. And now we wait for a completely different trade setup. Right. Simple as that. When I say moves out to break even, do you punch in the order to execute manually? When you punch the order, broker can increase spreads and take you out.
I guess we'll never know.
I don't know, man. I don't know about the market. The brokers manipulating me, taking my money in that, but I haven't seen any of that stuff happen to me yet. And if it did,
I guess we'll never know.
What's up, Don? What up, Methy? Yo, Methy? Is that Methy? What up, man? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. What's up, man? How's it going? Damn, you back trading again? That was one of my first OG, like when I first started Control FX chat, that was one of the first OG people, maybe the first 15 back in like 2019. Crazy. Shout out to him. Did I just stop that break even there? I didn't ask you guys. Where's it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out on break even.
Oh yeah, I got break even. I'm looking probably for gold buys if this 4 hour closes above the range.
Ooh, looking good. Looking goody.
Okay.
1 hour startup play just 4 hour startup play just happened.
Yeah.
And the 1 hour actually too. Daily count is flipping bullish. Oh, there's the flip.
Right? It's
There's
probably gonna be like
the
a 930.
flip. Yep. Will we take a third entry on the 30-minute break closing below the range here? Third attempt for sales. Third time's a charm. We'll obviously have a small range going down, but it's the same exact trade setup as earlier. 8 pip stop for like a 12, 13 pip TB. How many pips did we get there on that earlier push? We got like 8 pips there. So yeah, definitely break even for me. If I were to go back in time and change that, I wouldn't even change that. Like, hit break even, that's it. Hit break even, you know. Or go back and change that. With it re-breaking at lows here, looks like it should be good. Pardon?
Look at the GJ 5 minute.
Yes.
It just looks hella weird, the candle. It's like no top with right down.
Well, let's not look at the 5 minute in the first place, right? Let's not look at the 5 minute at all.
Yeah, the lower time frames have more of a chance to like disrespect trading rules, I realize.
Here's the thing of doing things emotionally, chat. Like, if you guys didn't move stocks to break even, just because whatever, then right now you'd be like, yo, I survived it. I'm good in this position. It's goody. But then next time, let's say you didn't manage risk and the same thing happens and you take a loss, you'd be like, fuck, I should have closed, right? Like, that's the issue with doing things with emotions. It's just, you have different ways of approaching things every single time, and it's not consistent. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had a Forex started playing a day flip on gold. Yeah, we did, fame. We did have that. Super clean. TP, can we get a 150 817 here? Promises. I'm trying to find the words to say.
What sign were you still in this?
Yeah, I am. I opened a third position, so I just smacked 3 TPs.
Oh,
Yo,
I gotta run around.
third time the charm, man. What can I say?
My runner's running 15 pips in profit right now.
Good stuff.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I had four.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got 4 or 5 lots running.
Yeah.
4, 5 lots.
Yeah, I just closed full. My last one at 12. I'm done.
Oh, shit.
Good shit. WWW in the chat for Wix 9.
I'm gonna go do the damn thing.
www in the chat for Wix 9. Yeah, I'll play a sound just for Wix and for those I held.
I'm fucking.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You know we hit break even, but it's not good. She's a runner, she's a track star.
Oh, you missed me spinning. I was doing the DJ thing.
Sorry, congrats whoever survived and held. W for you. Did we what happened there? Did we even break the current kind of highs? Like how much we? I think we barely flipped. Barely even flipped.
I think the 15 minute had no top wick, and then it came up to create a top wick and then reflipped, and that was where we got.
Oh yeah, that's where we got out. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not good. The whole idea behind it was fine. You know.
Yeah. Like you say, bro. Like going back, I would have done the exact same thing. I would have been out of that trade like every time.
Because like these things, like if you guys got out like me, like don't stress about it, because like these things, they will happen, but that's not the whole point. Like the whole point here was that you're able to understand that the 1 hour closed below the range and price had the high chance to drive down. Like you understood the idea behind the trade, right? So as long as you understood that idea, these little things like getting stopped to break even, by a pip, by a wick, like you can't control those things. Don't get mad over those things. Just know that by following the same plan long term, it'll be worth it, man. Trade's called. I would have closed full at 10 though. If I were to be in the trade, I would have closed full at 10. I don't think I'll have it running all the way to TP.
The thing is, I had 3 positions. Well, I had 4 entries, but on 3 separate levels. So each one at 10 pips would have been a different distance. But each one I closed at 9 to 11 pips.
Wait, do you have a pip counter on your screen?
I got a pip counter. It's an indicator that has 4 things. It's got a pip counter, the dollar amount, the spread, and the time for the candle to close.
Oh,
Just-
okay, that's pretty cool.
It's like a little. You'll see. I've posted pictures on my screen before of my trades, and it's got. Matter of fact, I'll post it right now.
Where are you posting it?
I don't know. New York session.
Me too. To really the last move to stop is not wanting to lose. I don't think you guys understand the picture. Like the reason I moved my stops to break even was because like there's a minor support there on the 1530, right here. So that's why I decided to move my stops to break even. It had nothing to do with like emotions where, you know, I just like it's what we do all the time when it comes to managing risk. Every single time, a 1,000 times I would move my stops to break even there, right then and there, and accepted the consequences. I hit break even. If I would go back in time and change that, I wouldn't. You know, this is what we do. How does he avoid copyright? I have a contract with Drake, a 1-year contract. I can play music. So
1 year, $100 million contract.
yeah, I pay a lot, but that's what Forex is for, right? All my hard-earned money. It was a max contract just to play some Drake music on the stream for you guys. So if you guys are here today, I really appreciate you guys.
That's the super max.
You guys say
You know
Dawn
about that.
For sure, the hourly on gold has no bottom. What, did you post it? Or you change your mind?
No. My bad. I was talking to someone.
Sure. Oh shit. Yo. Well, everyone, Don, what do you think of this 30-minute closure above the range, and then on the flip, on gold?
Ooh, I used it into like 3 positions though. That's pretty clean though. But stops are way too big. Unless you use current candle lows. Third minute also has no bottom wick as well on the previous candle. This candle should flip though. You can use the current candle, but how's the 4 look? 4 is broke the 4 highs. Daily candle is just flipping right now too as we speak. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, you see it? I just posted it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
God damn, that's like 30 pip stops on gold if it flips, even if you use the current candle.
No, when I take a loss is emotion though. There's volume here. The fitness is positive, create no bottom wick. Hey, if you believe that you shouldn't move your stops to break even and manage risk, then that's what you believe in, right? Go ahead and do that. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone has their own way of managing risk. There's no right or wrong way. Yeah, it's crazy. Tap the target and then just reject it here. Interesting, eh?